All right. So this is how you're going to make your chat commands. You're going to come in, new command, basic chat command. Say you're doing Discord. You're going to pick who can use it, users, how often it can be used. You're going to say like 1 minute, and then this is your trigger. It's obviously going to be Discord. You don't need to put the exclamation because the bot will just place it in there for you. And then you type in your chat command, join my Discord at URL. And then anytime someone does exclamation Discord, it'll post in your chat. And you can send it as your bot account, or you can click this and it'll send it as your streamer account. And then if you click this, your streamer account or your bot account will whisper it to them directly so it doesn't clog up your chat. If you're wanting to do a shout out command, you're going to need like special identifiers. So I'm going to show you mine. Same thing, come in, basic chat command, and you pick who can use it, mods, because you don't want anybody abusing it. Cooldown, your mods aren't going to abuse it, so you don't really need a cooldown. Your trigger, I use SO, short and sweet. Then you're going to put in your chat message, and the way it's going to work, the way you're going to be able to tag people, essentially, is through these identifiers. So this identifier, $ARG1 username, that'll be who you're adding. So like at the Red Prophet Live. And then this identifier will gather their user URL automatically, like their Twitch URL. So you'll just do exclamation SO at whoever you want, and then it'll post this message here and fill in these spots with who you added and their URL for wherever they're streaming or, you know, whatever it is, their YouTube. And then if you want to do a watch time command, it's the same thing. Or if you want to like follow age, you come in and you make a basic chat command. But your identifier this time is just going to be $username. And then has watched the stream for a total of user time. So these are going to gather your users, the users from here that have come into your channel, and then their watch time that your bot has seen them in chat. So like whatever amount of watch time they have, if they have 0, it's going to show up as 0. That dude had 19, so it'll show up as 19. You can track all that through your users tab here. And I'll post those identifiers down in my description so you can just like copy and paste that stuff. But it's super easy. You know, it's pretty much just basic chat commands with these identifiers that allow your stream to target specific, I want to say integers, but I don't even know if that's the right, but it'll trigger this information that you're looking for. And then if you want it to be like a little bit more fancy or like a little bit more interactive, you can add a sound file to it. So like my shout out command, if I want to add like a sound to happen every time that somebody shouts out for me, you want to convert it to an advanced command. And what that's going to allow you to do is add in more actions to your command. So like to add in your chat message, this is going to show up blank when you go to new advanced command. None of this is going to be here. You're going to have to come into action, go to chat message, and add that in. And then it'll put this box here for you. And then you put in your message, your identifiers, whatnot, whatever you got to use. And then the sound, the way you add that into it, you come back into your action, find sound, add that in, and then it's going to allow you to add a sound file. And you get to choose where it's going to play out. So if you don't have your default set to whatever your stream will come out, like whatever your stream audio is, then you want to set that to what your stream audio is. So it'll play over your stream. You can set the volume on it however loud it will be so it doesn't blow people's eardrums out. Or if you just want it to be like real quiet. That's how you add a sound file into your commands. So like if I do like break, I could add in a sound file, be like, go get some water and stretch. I'll be back in 15 minutes. and it'll play that sound file every time someone does exclamation break. And then if you want to make like a command that'll just post itself, you want to make a timer. It's the same thing. You do the same process, but in the form of a timer here. So like you'll come in, new command, basic chat command, and then whatever you want it to be, whatever you want your message to be, how you want it to be sent. And then you just want to make sure you have this set to your preference down here. Interval is going to define how often these commands or these timers go off between each other. So like say my commands one goes off, they'll wait another 5 minutes before my Discord server one will go off next. But if you don't necessarily have a real active stream, nobody's talking as much, you don't want your chat cluttered up with these timers, you add minimum messages here. So if nobody's been in since you started your stream, and you don't want your timers popping off before people come in and start interacting, you set this minimum messages to whatever value you want. And that will, once people reach that amount of messages in your chat, these will start popping off, regardless of if it's hit the 5-minute interval. It'll stop at that 5-minute interval until you reach 20 minimum messages. So that's really nice, so it doesn't spam your chat as well. And it's like I said, the same thing. So like my commands one here, it's just a basic chat command. Use exclamation commands in chat to learn all the commands at your disposal. And then that'll post, and then this next one will post, like I was saying, however you got it set with your intervals and minimum messages. That way, if you're worried like people don't want to have to take the time to put in your Discord command, or if they're like afraid to ask for it, this timer will provide it for them in your chat. Or if you just want to remind people that your Discord's there, this will come up periodically through your stream. So those are real simple. Those are all just pretty much basic chat commands. You don't need any identifiers unless you want to like follow me and then like put your Twitch channel in here. You'll just use those same commands that you did for like your shout out. You'll come in and you'll use these user identifiers, username identifier and user URL identifier. So you'll be like, go follow me, and then you'll put this in at the Red Prophet Live, and then it'll gather my URL and it'll say, thank you so much for following my stream. I appreciate you so much, or whatever you put in. And then people will be able to just go there and like get to your Twitch channel so they can like view your videos or your about and everything without seeing your live, or like in a separate tab, essentially. It's all really easy. Once you pretty much learn how to make one command, like basic chat command, it's super simple. And then you just got to provide that basic chat command with these special identifiers. So I'll post all the special identifiers down in my description. There is a huge amount of identifiers that you can use. If you want to get more in depth, look up special identifiers on Google, and people have huge lists of these identifiers you can use to like make more interactive things for your chat. So if you want to like to be like a dice roll or whatever, a random dice roll, they have these special identifiers that will make those commands work and make it so it doesn't look all janky in your chat. So it's super simple. This is just a basic tutorial. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you need some help figuring it out, or if you don't quite understand some of the things I explained, just hop in the comments. I'll put my Discord in the description. You can hop in there, contact me through that. I can get in Discord with you and kind of explain it a little bit better one-on-one. Or if you and like your friends want to learn how to do it at the same time, we can do something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time watching this video. Stay safe out there. Make sure you like and subscribe.